here we are again, back at it. All right, so after yesterday evening doing another tear down to take a look at that O-ring that I believe is just being used as a buffer for that spring stop. We put it back together, the IntruBuster Gen 2. We put it back together, threw a little green dot optic on it here, along with the green laser. Green is my favorite color. Anyways, so now we're back down here. I got that ammunition that we're going to be testing. We're going to be testing out the, excuse me, don't mind me, I'm still suffering with allergies, so we'll be testing out this ammo from AR Tactical, 8 gram Joules. It's a 685 ammo, and we're going to be, I already did a video on weighing it in, the weigh-in for the ammo and sizing it. Also, last evening, into the video that I had with, I ran some of these through the barrel. It goes through the barrel all day long, so no problems there. Pretty much all the ammo that I picked up from AR Tactical went through the barrel. You know, went through this 686 barrel with no problem. So we're going to be testing this out here. We'll have a quick little video, and I'll put the numbers up in the video for the Joules. We'll be using the X-Radar, and we'll get some chrono readings on it as well. So yeah, so we have 6 rounds of the 8 gram AR Tactical 685. Okay, jingling around. I'm going to leave the the follower down the bottom and let the gun release it. This way there's no risk that I'm going to bump this thing on the way in, because it is a tight fitting magazine. Before I do that though, I'm going to go ahead and puncture this first, because we did have it apart, and for safety reasons as well, it's good to puncture it. So we'll puncture it, and we'll test for leaks. Well, we'll listen for leaks and see what's going on with it. So also, I did oil the quick piercing cap as well, and I worked it back and forth quite a bit. So we'll see if that helps and improves the punctures. So let's go ahead and air it up. I already have one in there. Actually, let me verify that. And it is a little tough with this lower profile, which is nice because it kind of hides it a little bit, but on the other hand, it makes it a little bit harder to loosen this thing up afterwards. Yeah, we got one in there, and I'm pretty sure I put a couple drops of silicone oil on it last night when I put it back together. So we should be good. Let's see. All right, that was a much better puncture than the other day. It was quiet. The bolt didn't really activate quickly or anything. It was very kind of a slow process, so I knew something was kind of up, but much better. I don't hear any leaks at all. So I think we're going to go ahead and shoot 6 rounds of this 8 gram AR Tactical Joules, and we'll see what we get and see how it performs. We know the 7.3 solid aluminum alien play, the gray colored ones. We know that ammunition so far has been probably the best, as far as, not that it's the most bore matched. Matter of fact, what we're shooting now is going to be probably much closer to a bore match, or should be pretty much bore match. But even at 681, that 7.3 alien play did perform better than the other stuff I had at the time. But now I got something better, possibly better. So we'll see how this works out with the 8 gram, because I didn't have any 8 gram at all. So we'll give that a try. Before we do that, I am going to put my ear protection in, because this gun is loud. And we'll shoot 6 rounds of the 8 gram and see what we get. We have, there we go. more jingle, so we know that it released there. We'll turn the laser on. I just bore sighted in the laser again to make sure, since I took it off last night. It was off a little bit, not a lot. And then once I had that green laser bore sighted with my laser bore sighter from the barrel, then I was able to use that as my point of reference to tweak this green dot optic that I put on. This Eagle G3 by UUQ. So, I don't know, not the most expensive dot scope. I think it was like $100 or something on Amazon. But believe it or not, I like the V-Life stuff better. I've had better luck with the V-Life than this one, but that's a different story. So, all right, mag 1, shot 1. Let's see how these 8 grams do. Let me back up a little bit. Shot 1. 360 feet per second. Let me back. Shot 2. 348 feet per second. Shot 3. 340, another 340 feet per second. Shot 4. 326 feet per second. Shot 5. 316 feet per second. That one's rolling right back here. And the last one, shot 6. 306 feet per second. All right. Turn the laser off. Those shots felt good. The gun felt good. It aired up really good. No problems. I'm expecting to see a real nice puncture. Not any of this crazy, pinhole puncture that I had the other day, and then it's still pissing out CO2 at the end of the session. So it sounds, it sounds good. It feels good. The trigger feels good. I've heard some mention that maybe the trigger's a little lighter, a couple pounds lighter. I haven't really looked into that, but it does feel good. I've been kind of looking at the other parts of it, but maybe I'll look into it. Maybe we'll do a stare and compare at some point on the trigger assemblies between the Pistelli and this. Ain't making no promises, but maybe we'll get around to it. I don't know. I got a lot of stuff to test on this. We got that rare ASA that came in from MCS, so I'm gonna want to put that on there and see how this thing does. Next with some HBA and also 90 gram CO2 as well. If I use 90 gram fans out there. So we're going to get around to that probably within the next week or so. So let's eject the mag. The mag does, like I said, it's a very tight fitting magazine. Very snug in there. So not that that's a bad thing, but I notice it is, maybe it's still breaking and it's new too. So maybe that's got something to do with it. Yeah, so let's take a look at the puncture. I guess that's what we're going to do here, and then we're going to kill this video. It might be my shortest video on record. Oh. Still a little frosty. A little frosty. All right, just felt the bolt go back. All right, all normal stuff. Sounds good. We're going to wipe all this mess off here. All right. Yeah. So that looks, much better. Much improved puncture. And I knew right from the start. I mean, you can tell, once you shoot these for a while, you get familiar, comfortable with your marker, you know the difference. You know when it ain't working right, something's acting up. So that's yeah, that was pretty good. Good puncture on that, no complaints. And yeah, that's gonna do it for AR Tactical 8 gram Joules 685 in a 686 barrel. and the numbers will be in the video, but we'll see how they stack up to the alien play, the lighter ammo. All right, thanks for watching. Peace out.